Oh, hey Lunar. Okay, so it's 6:26. I'm gonna clean this up and then we're gonna start working out. So today we are doing abs, okay? We're gonna be doing abs today. And let's go. Oh, so yeah, um I can't send a private message. Okay. Yeah, that's the microphone. So we're doing the dishes, we're cleaning that, and then we're gonna continue, okay? Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're gonna be working out abs. I also want to do core, but we're just gonna do abs today. It's gonna be 6:30, and I don't have a goal for how many ab exercises we're gonna do, but we're gonna be doing as many as possible. All right, and we're gonna experiment with as many as we can. Guess what? Hello, dishwasher. Are you calling me a woman? I'm so sorry. Okay, I just love a little bit of like dark humor, dude. By the way, I love women. I'm not trying to be like offensive. I just think it's hilarious. It's a joke. It's a joke. Yeah, I'm totally joking. I'm totally joking. Do you really think that I would say something like that? I mean, I did say it, but it would. You know what I mean? Look at what Flo stayed is saying, dude. That's weird. I'm gonna report him because that's a pro terrorism attack. Pro terrorism. So promotes terrorism, hate speech, or graphic violence, child abuse. Okay, that's it. So there you go. I reported it. So look, I'm Mexican and I make fun of Mexicans all the time. So I already reported you, dude. I would be more careful if I were you when typing things like that because I can get you in a lot of trouble with the law. Hmm. So, dude, I don't read Romanian. I don't know what that is, dude. Why are you asking me that? That hair should get you a lot of trouble with the law. If you want me to be offended, it's gonna cost you a donation. Make a donation, and then I will be offended. But make a donation first. Any further attention that you want, make sure to give me a donation, Mr. Average Cracker, because otherwise I'm not even gonna read your comments. Okay? Tree Labs, if you want me to be upset or react to that comment, make a donation. All right? Mr. Dab, make a donation and then I will be offended. But you have to make a donation first. Michael Wadia, make a donation. Make a donation and then I will be offended. Okay, I'm gonna go change, okay? Hang on. So guys, please understand that that being offended takes time and a lot of effort. It's a lot of work to be offended by your comments. So unless you guys make donations, I'm not gonna be offended. Like offending me costs money, and you guys gotta pay if you want me to be offended. Just know that. Like I don't get offended for free. Do you know what I mean? Like being offended isn't art. It's a profession to be offended. So if you guys want to like offend me, just make sure to like give me some money first. Or if you want like any type of like attention from a negative comment. Just know that trying to get me offended for free, and not want to like donate, that makes you really poor and broke, because that means that you cannot even afford to offend me. What a disgrace. So don't be disgraceful and give me all your money, okay? Like for real. Like make sure to give me money to be to offend me. Just know that. Oh, hey, the Silverman. Marisol. Marisol, please do you remember me? Marisol, that sounds familiar. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's go work out, okay? Let's go sit up outside. But yes, guys, just please understand that that offending me is, and I don't even charge a lot, but you do have to pay. Like I don't get upset for free. Just know that. Like, why do people try to get me like all offended all the time? And it's like, dude, you can get me offended, but it's not free. You know what I mean? Like for real, like get me as offended as you want, but just give me money. Eh, well. So me, Tree Labs, yes. Make sure to, if you want me to acknowledge that comment and actually react, and care about your comment, give me money. Otherwise, I'm not. It doesn't count. Just know that. Like I won't even acknowledge your accusation unless you pay me. Like you can call me a narcissist all you want, but I'm not gonna care unless you give me some money. Just know that. Like you have to give me some money for me to care about your accusations. Because the truth is that you're a nobody. I don't know you. Why am I gonna care about what a stranger on the internet says about me? You have to pay me to care. Give me some money and then I will care. Pay my bills and I will care. Like that's just life. You know what I mean? It's like if you want me to care about what you say, you better give me some money. Ew. Yeah, because someone here typed it. I'm not saying that anymore. I was just doing it for fun, but that's enough. There's literally like a live stream where that's all they say. They're literally like, but I can't say it like that. I don't have that voice. So Mitri, however you pronounce that, like just know that it's logical sense. Like for people to care about what you say, especially if it's like an accusation, you have to give them money to care. Like I'm not gonna care about your opinion unless you pay my bills. That's just how it is. If you don't like it, I don't care because you don't give me any money. Like you know what I mean? It's like why am I gonna be upset for free? Like you're literally a nobody from the internet. Mitri, again, if you're trying to offend me, just know that I don't care because you're not giving me any money. Exactly. It's like we don't date. It's like I don't know you. Give me some money and then I will care. Like give me some money and then I will be offended. You're a gold digger. Okay, so let's work out. Okay, look, if that's the last attention that you get from me, we're gonna work out now, and today we're doing abs. So, guys, just understand that the internet is an amazing place, and it's beautiful of all kinds of people, all kinds of people. However, it's like just know that the internet is filled with people that are like trying to be offensive because they can. Well, look, let me tell you something. You can be as offensive as you want, but for me to care, you have to give me some money. Because why would I care about the opinion of someone that I don't know, that I have never interacted with in the present, who exclusively insults me? You know what I mean? Like I don't care. I don't freaking know you. So just know that like some people are just like yeah, you can keep trying to offend me, but it's gonna cost you some money. So give me some money. Okay, so yeah, so like look at all of these awful like people. It's like some people want me to care so bad, but they don't want to pay. It's like, dude, you need to pay me for me to care. It's like my emotional well-being is gonna it's not free. Yes, you can destroy my self-esteem, but you gotta have to give me some money. So just know that. Like, and if you don't like it, too bad. That's just life. Get a job so you can pay me for it to insult me. Because I do not get insulted for free, okay? So Brandon, same thing. I don't get insulted for free. So give me some money, and then I won't care what you say, and I might even be like, oh, But otherwise, you're not paying me, so I don't care. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of stretching, all right? Anyway, so let's move on, guys. You guys are what? So here we go. I'm putting some music. We're playing my favorite DJ. His name is DJ Kingston from France. And we're gonna start with some simple hours, okay? Okay. So first move is we're gonna stretch our fat rolls, okay? Hey friends, I know. It's just so good though. Listen, isn't this freaking awesome? Hey. Oh, I wanna dance. I love this song. Okay, so we're gonna start by stretching our fat rolls, okay? So I'm gonna start by separating my feet, and then the opposing arm to a TRX. I'm gonna hold on, and then I'm gonna lean back. I'm leaning back, and then I'm twisting my torso, and then I'm gonna form shape a T. Okay, like this. So I'm spreading my legs, guys, and then I am twisting and stretching my fat rolls. Okay. I love this exercise because I get to spread my legs, guys, and I love spreading my legs so hard. And on top of that, I get to get my fat rolls twisted and stretched. Now, again, I'm spreading my legs super good, and then my walnuts are hanging, and then I'm gonna extend. My fat rolls are getting all twisted and stretched, and then I'm gonna make a T for tatas, for tetas. Oh shoot! So, and I'm doing this. I'm going back, and I'm doing this 3 times. Notice how I spread my legs and stretch my juicy fat rolls, dude. I just love stretching my fat rolls, dude. It feels so good. Do you just love spreading your legs and twisting your fat rolls? And we're doing one more of these. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Now, we're moving on. I speak Spanish. Hey, Damien. Do you need some work around your house on Mexican? Everybody just hear this and just don't be talking to like weird stuff. There's just like some really weird people. You know what I mean? Like super disrespectful. Okay, so here we go. We're after this the leg spreading and fat roll stretching. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so I'm spreading my legs and then I'm stretching my fat rolls and getting them twisted and stretched and spreading my legs. One. Do you just love spreading your legs and getting your fat rolls all twisted? Okay, so now I'm doing one in the other direction. Spreading my legs, my walnuts are hanging, and then I'm spreading my legs, and then I'm stretching my fat rolls and twisting them. Oh, and one more. Here we go. Excellent. Woo! What? Hang on. So let's see. Thank you. And let's keep going. Esa, usted debería me escribir en español. Sería más fácil para mí responder y más rápido. Caso contrário, tenho que traduzir duas vezes. Okay, so here we go. Caso contrário, eu tenho que traduzir em inglês, depois eu tenho que traduzir em inglês ao português. Muito trabalho. Você deveria escrever no português. I mean, você deveria escrever no inglês ou espanhol. Okay, so here we go. So the first exercise that we're going to be doing is going to be a pike. Você sabe que eu tenho que traduzir todo. What is pike? I'm going to show you. Okay, so look, a pike is going to be where we are going to lift our hips up. And look, one of the most important things, look, I'm going to tell you something that it's meant to inspire you to want to have abdominal definition. Haven't you guys ever noticed that every single depiction of a Greek god has abs? Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever noticed that any type of artistic depiction of any powerful being always has visible abdominal muscles? So, look, having an abdominal, a defined midsection, infers a lot of qualities about your personality that would make you appear, it would make you annoying and overbearing if you would claim these vocally. For example, look, someone with a visible abdominal musculature, that says a lot of things about your character that you don't have to be vocally outspoken about. Um, for example, if let's assume that you have an, and what do you assume when you see someone with abs? What do you assume about the character? O que você assume quando você vê alguém com músculos abdominais visíveis? That they are strong. You are one of the most interesting people. I love you. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. So look, let's talk about this. Look, you assume, okay, what do you need? You need consistency to get the abs because you need to get them strong. You need to make them big. You need to eat properly because you need to have a low fat level from 12 and underneath. So that in itself tells you that you have a discipline. It tells you that you have consistency to go to the gym, that you have determination to work out, that you have a capacity to to um to endure pain. Having visible abs says a lot about you that you wouldn't want to be talking out, be outwardly outspoken about it, because people would assume that you're lying. So if, let me see. So yeah, but sometimes. So if look, there are people that are skinny, but no one is naturally skinny with visible abs like a Greek god by accident. That doesn't happen by accident. That is very purposeful. No one will act, no one will, I mean, people can get abs accidentally. However, that accident is going to involve a lot of exercise and not eating and eating particular foods. I know people that are skinny naturally, but they tell me that they forget to eat. They don't eat a lot of the time. So that is true too. So this is what you have to understand is that having a visible muscular midsection is gonna say a lot of things about you that you cannot. Well, it's gonna show things about you that you cannot say per se. So the most important thing the best thing that you can do to show that part of your personality, of the power that you have, is by developing a body that speaks about you. And notice that all of the artistic depictions of Greek gods have abs. Why? Because they infer power, they infer discipline, they infer perfection, they infer and command respect. because you know that that person with those visible abs has something in their psychology that allows them to have a physicality like that. They didn't have those by accident. They are either very active, they eat properly, or they are invested in it, whether or not it was accidental or not. There is something that you know about them just by looking at them. So, right, it's like looking at the part and actually doing it. So, having visible abs literally commands respect. Why do you think that literally everyone wants to have abs? And the dream of having visible abs is sold to the masses, and people are always there to buy. It is a multi-billion industry selling the dream of abs to people. I was making $5,000 a month selling the people and helping them achieve abs as a fitness professional. So you have to understand this, is that what people want is this invisible recognition of a certain amount of qualities. So you have to want to command that respect that is automatically given to anyone that has a muscular physique. Even if they are jerks, even if you don't like them, there's still some respect that is due them, whether or not you want to recognize it. So Joel and Flippers, if you guys want me to acknowledge your whatever it is that you're saying, give me some money and then I'll recognize it. All right, but you're gonna give me some money. So that's the one thing that you have to understand, is that in order for anyone, I mean, the having abs is not really about just looking hot. It has something to do with being close to becoming something akin the lines of being as close as possible, as humanly possible, to an artistic expression of a god. That is why so many people invest billions of dollars every year in supplements, personal trainers, contraptions, their time, because everyone, whether even recognizing it or not, they want to subconsciously become the artistic expression of a god because of what it represents. And that's the problem, is that people don't really understand that to become like a god, you have to behave like one. Not necessarily a Greek god, but you have to have the attributes of a god, which include perfection, tenacity, discipline, and abs. Well, believe it or not, they invoke a little bit of fear. Like, you're gonna think twice before getting in a fight with someone who has abs and someone who doesn't, regardless of their size. So so that's what you have to understand, is that there is some respect, there is some type of admiration that is given to anyone for just having a hot body, whether or not it was obtained through steroids. Like, to be honest, I it, steroids make it a lot easier, but over the long run, they you will pay the price for them. So having abdominal muscles is goes far, far beyond aesthetics, but it also gives the person with the abs permission to admire themselves, because they know that having a lean and sculpted physique literally is one of the most painful and difficult things a human being can do. That's why do you think that superheroes have abs? Any depiction of strength in any artistic medium has visible abdominal muscles. And it's something that all of us can do. All of us can do it. However, and the thing is that it's through tiny decisions that we do every day. However, most of us, are not strong enough to make sure that every single one of those decisions get us a step closer to having a visible abdominal musculature. Because because dominance over the self is one of the most difficult things anyone can set themselves to do. Bodybuilders literally are in a constant fight against themselves, against their own animal instincts. Just again, they have to fight literally against all of the marketing of all of these companies that are trying to sell you junk food. That says a lot about the psychology of bodybuilders. So that's one of the reasons that that everyone, whether or not they want to admit it, they all want abs. Everyone does. And sometimes some people just are too. Everyone literally wants abs. Everyone who respects themselves wants abs. Everyone. Everyone wants to be hot. Everyone wants to give this particular impression of the world. And look, some people have a life on top of them because they have to work, they have to make money, they have to feed a family, you know, and that in itself is an accomplishment. That in itself is just as rewarding as having abs. However, having abs and do that and take care of your family, that is by far one of the greatest accomplishments any man can possibly do. Notice that it's easier to Bezos is easier to become a billionaire than to have abs. Have you noticed that it's easier to a lot of people to make money than to have abs? You know what I mean? And look, these things, abs and having a lot of money, almost they're gonna get you as much tail as each other. You know what I mean? But there's something about having abs that is comparable to having a lot of money. It's it's the poor man's wealth. Because being rich and having a banging body, that's like a killer combo. That puts you at the top of the food chain in any single type of structure civilization that you can possibly put any man into. Having a lot of money, a lot of possessions, and having a body is like the one thing that will literally put you on top of the freaking chain. So Hank G, make if you want me to be offended, make sure to give me some money. So please understand, guys. Let's see. Lobo, make sure to give me some money. Give me some money, and then I'll consider your offensiveness. Okay. So please understand that, guys. All right. Okay. So now let's continue. All right. Laura, true. People talk about having abs, but don't actually have them, and make it seem easy to get them, but would rather sit in an office and make money off the internet while making and getting fatter every day. Absolutely. Yeah. So that's the thing. It's almost like a type of currency. It really is. Because you literally can, like, literally just like being really hot, you can make a lot of money. Whether like abs literally will make you money. regardless of your sex, which is the craziest thing. Okay, so let's go. Guys, by the way, offending me costs money. So you can say anything you want, but it's gonna cause you to for me to get a reaction from me, okay? I'm not gonna think about your offensive comments unless you give me some money. So drop some coin and then I will be offended. But look, you know what they say? I don't give an F what you say about me unless you pay my bills. That's exactly my point. So any type of negative comment won't matter unless you pay my bills in one way or another. Okay? No money, no honey. All right, so anyway, so we're gonna move on. Now we're gonna start from here, guys, and let's go. We're gonna start by doing the following. We're gonna place our feet here on the TRX, and we're gonna be doing pikes. We're gonna be doing as many as we can. I typically do 16. And look, now moving on. So in regards to the abs, there is a particular strategy that you have to do. Look, whenever you're doing exercise, one of the most important things is to make sure that you bring the burn to you. Because exercise without a burn, it literally means that you're not working it hard enough in order for you to produce a result. So don't just depend on the exercise itself to bring the burn to you. You have to actively pull the burn towards your body. And that is attained by focusing on engaging the body part that you are working out. For example, right now we're about to work out our abs, and I'm going to explain to you there's a breathing that is involved, and there is an active engagement of the abdominal musculature that you have to do whenever you are working your abs. Look, I knew a woman that literally did more than 1,000 repetitions of crunches every day. 1,000. 1,000, dude. And did she have abs? She was like skinny, but she never had abs, like abs. She just looked like a normal woman. And normal, I mean average, which isn't a bad thing. Like she wasn't bad looking, but for 1,000 abs a day, you're expecting to have crazy abdominal musculature. So I'm gonna explain to you the proper way of doing it. And look, everything of you has to be invested in every single repetition. On top of that, you have to make sure to actively, how do you say, to actively engage the abdominal musculature. And if you are able to do, if it's not burning by number 8, you're not engaging them hard enough. All right. So we're gonna do each of these at a 4 second per repetition tempo. We're gonna put our feet in the TRX and we're gonna lift the hip. From here, we're gonna, as we move the hip up, we're gonna pull the abs towards the spine. All right, we're gonna pull the navel towards the spine. We're gonna bring it up, squeeze extra hard, and then bring the hip down. All right, 2 seconds up and 2 seconds down. So from here, we're gonna be doing 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Squeeze the abs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 1, 6, 1, 2, 1, 7, 1, 2, 1, 8, 1, 2, 1, 9, 1, 2, 1, 10, 1, 2, 1, 11, 1, 2, 1, 12. Oh, 12. I think I can do like 2 more. 1, 2, 1, 13. No, 14. Here we go. We are going to rest for a little bit more than a minute, and then we are going to continue. Oh, and let's see. Oh, so that was sprinting. We're going to set the timer, and we're going to continue. So that was burning really good. And let's see, what are you guys saying? And Navy SEAL invented a contraption. You're absolutely right. Let's see. Thank you, Laura. It's cool. It's cool and it's amazing. You guys should try it. So whenever you're not working out, you can always be working out. And look, this is gonna sound obsessive. But look, I have been a fitness professional for over a decade. And I had some tribulation through my life where I got really skinny. But now I'm building my way up. So one thing that you have to do that I have always done. It was amazing. So one thing that I recommend, guys, if you want to make sure to get your abs as defined as possible, is that it's to engage your abs as much as possible when you're sitting down, when you are standing up, when you are walking. You want to always pull your navel towards your spine. That in itself is called the draw-in maneuver. The draw-in maneuver, it's harder to build your way up than building your way. Yes, exactly. You're absolutely right. So the draw-in maneuver is something that it's look in martial arts, in judo, in five animal kung fu, which I studied for several years. On top of when I was studying personal training, that you're gonna, how do you say? You're gonna know that every single martial art has the draw-in maneuver in common. Strength training, five animal kung fu, judo, taekwondo, all of them have the draw-in maneuver in common. What is draw maneuver? The draw-in maneuver is literally pulling your navel towards your spine and activate your abs. Activation of your abs is literally what is recommended by every single martial art that you ever see. Why? Because you literally have a sheet of muscle right here, right underneath your ribs, that protects your internal organs. And you want to have that as strong as possible so that if anyone kicks you in the stomach, first, if you have it strong enough, they can't push all the air out. No te vas a sofocar. You're not gonna be like, and and I'm gonna get some water and then we're gonna continue. And on top of that, you are gonna, let's see. And on top of that, you're literally gonna get a step closer to becoming the literal artistic depiction of a Greek god in person. You know what I mean? Hey, Mark Moreno. I hope you're doing good. So, in the end, that's the one thing that is that most people, regardless of who you are, could benefit endlessly from having an abdominal musculature, a visible abdominal musculature. And look, um, literally, I'm gonna tell you something. Having a well, or how do you just even carrying yourself like a person with high confidence will actually have an impact on the levels of testosterone that your body produces. So if you carry yourself with confidence, with a more dominant demeanor, if you this actually has been studied, and these are called power poses. Like if you stand like this, where you take more space. If you make yourself big, like roosters, when roosters wanna impose their dominance, they puff up their chests. Um, Peacocks, they whenever they want to mate, they open their wings, their tails, because they're beautiful tails, because they want to take up more space. Lola says, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's funny because people assume they know what you actually look like with close up. Exactly. So you want to make sure to understand that the way that you carry yourself will literally have a hormonal impact. Your body will literally produce more testosterone if you behave if you act, move, and stand like a person with high testosterone levels. It will literally have an impact in everything. And look, this is the craziest thing about that is that I'm gonna tell you about this study as soon as I'm done with this set. Okay? So we're gonna start from here. Put my arms here, and here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 8, 1, 2, 3, 9, 1, 2, 3, 10, 1, 2, 3, 11, 1, 2, 3, 12, 1, 2, 3, 13, 1, 2, 3, 14. Oh, dude. So there was a study done where people were literally, their blood was drawn. Their blood was drawn. Look, let me just show this to you. So there was this study where people were made to give public speaking presentations. They were going to make a pitch to a group of judges, and the judges were made to appear bored, hateful, and really serious and annotate everything. However, they were forbidden from making any reaffirming or encouraging gestures. And the testosterone, there was actually blood drawn from all of these people, the participants, and the testosterone levels were checked. Now, each of them went to do their pitch, and they were like, it was almost like presentations about who would they back financially or who would get the job. In the end, there was a direct correlation between the charisma, the likeness, the performance, the self-confidence, and the approval rate of individuals with high testosterone compared to those who had lower testosterone levels. So the higher testosterone in the blood was literally correlated to a higher success rate in being chosen for the job and being liked better and in having their personality be approved significantly more than when compared to those who had lower testosterone levels. And this literally included people who were standing like this. So this you can actually watch the study on YouTube. There was a TED Talk too, and this was like when the TED Talks were good. Right now the TED Talks are like awful, but the video is by Amy Cuddy, AMYCUDDY. So the people that were holding these power poses, they made sure to take as much space as possible, just like the peacocks, just like the roosters, when they wanna impose their dominance. Um, just um, just like the depictions of Greek gods in works of art, just like any powerful being that you see depicted on film, that we perceive physical movement. And look, the truth is that it's just movement. It's literally a pose. But there's some type of there's some I guess magical impact, but it's literally scientifically proven that holding this pose, making yourself bigger and taking more space will literally create a physiological impact in yourself and how you perceive yourself and in how all others perceive you. Literally, we have some type of genetic freaking signal, dude, that literally tells everyone how you feel about yourself. That literally tells everyone your levels of confidence, of self-esteem. Your body radiates it somehow, some invisible way. Bye, Laura. Take care. So you have to understand this. Is that the way that you carry yourself has a huge impact on what you think of yourself and what other people think of you. And every single mannerism, every single way that you stand, everything that you do will impact or take away from this perception of yourself that you do or don't have. So please understand that, all right? Okay, so we're going to be doing our set number 3. And let's go. Guys, don't forget to double tap the screen, okay? And if any of you guys wanna be insulting, make sure to make a donation, and I will be offended. Okay, but like you gotta pay, dude. Like if you wanna offend me, just know that I don't get offended for free. All right? Okay, so we're doing the next one. From here, and we're gonna lift up. We're gonna pull our navel in. 1, and again, up, and 2. 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down, 3, up, down, 4, squeeze your abs, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 8. Oh, this is burning. 1, 2, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, one more. 14. Oh, there was three. We're gonna do one more, guys. Oh, by the way, did you know that In-N-Out literally adjusted the ticketing system to not have 6, 7 and there's like they literally had to get rid of the number 67 in their ticketing system, dude. It's freaking insane. Oh, that was good. We're gonna do one more of these, okay? Oh, oh, dude. And let's see. Oh, oh. That was fantastic. If you wanna, dun, 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 dun. Meek, 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 meek. By the way, guys, don't forget to subscribe, okay? Subscribe here. Hey, Eggy, what's up? I hope you're doing good. Hey, Eggy Fitness. I hope things are good for you. What's going on? We're gonna do one more of these. That's crazy. Schizophrenia. Handler, if you want me to read and acknowledge your comment, please make sure to give me a donation. Give me some money, and then I will acknowledge your comment, okay? Otherwise, just know that you're going to be a nobody. Why? Because for anyone to care about your opinion, you have to pay their bills. So your opinion doesn't matter unless you pay my bills. Literally. So just know that I don't give a flying fuck about what you say. So just give me some money and then I will care. But it's gonna cost you. Caring or being offended or scared or whatever is gonna cost you money. So give me a donation and then I will care. Okay, so I'm hungry, so let's go eat a banana, guys. Hang on. I don't understand why people want you to like care like about what they think about you for free. You know what I mean? It's like, why do you want me to care about what you think about me for free? Nothing is free. You know what I mean? It's like, do you really think that I want to care about you for free? Like, nah, dude. Give me some money and then I will care. But you have to pay me. You know what I mean? It's like for real. It's like, how does that song goes? Hey, Walkman, I hope you're doing good. Like, there's a song that depicts exactly how what I want to say. Look, this is the song. It's by the Flying Lizards, and it goes like this. There's the song for you. So that's what I want. So for me to care, you have to like give me some money. Just know that. Oh, okay, let's go. We have one more set, and my pre-workout already hit me, guys. Oh, mm. We did 3 sets. We have one more set. Are you ready? All right. So we're gonna do one more set, guys, and we're doing a total of 14. We have to make sure to have as much ab engagement as possible. And here we go. So from here, hands here, and 2 seconds. Oh, 2 seconds up, and 2 seconds down. Oh, so here we go, guys. And from here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 2, 3, 10. 11. 1, 2, 3, 12. 1, 2, 3, 13. One more. 13. Oh, 14. Oh, dude. That's my fat rolls are so juicy. You know what I mean? Oh. So the next one is gonna go as follows. We're gonna be doing lateral raises. So the lateral raises are for what they call the Adonis belt, and they're the muscles right here, like this. Okay. So we're gonna lay on our side, and we're gonna place the TRX, our feet on the TRX. So while we're suspended, we're simply gonna raise the hip, and we're gonna engage the obliques as hard as possible, and then we're gonna go back down until we get a good stretch. All right. We already did 4 of these exercises, and we are doing them slow. Blade Knight, I don't know what's Kahoot. What does that mean? Like, what is a Kahoot? I don't understand. Okay. So, any further comment from you, Blade Knight? Any acknowledgement is going to cost you money. So, for me to acknowledge it, make sure to give me a donation. Otherwise, I'm not even going to consider it. Just know that. I love this song. This is kind of cool. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's go. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's go. I love this song. Okay, so here we go. I shouldn't be doing that because I'm gonna get more wrinkly even. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 da, ah, da. Hey, baby legs, what up, homegirl? Hey. I missed you, of course. Who wouldn't miss you? Okay, so here we go. I'm a lane, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so here we go. Now, this is what we're gonna do from here. We're gonna start with our hip at the very bottom, and then we're gonna lift it all the way to the top. Okay, so from here, up, and then back down. One, two, three. Oh shit, I'm falling. Three, four, five, six, seven, uh, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12. And then we're doing another 12 little. So here we go. We're doing the other 12. We're going to be turning that way. And here we go. And here. And let's go. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. And one, all the way down. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12. We're gonna rest. Then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Uh, let's see. Uh, 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 uh. By the way, anyone that's saying weird comments like that are supposed to be offensive, just make sure to pay. So make sure to give donations before I consider being offended or reading it out loud. So just make sure to give me some money before I give you any attention, because attention is expensive, okay? So just know that attention isn't free, okay? And let's see. So make sure to give me some money before I consider or pay attention to anything that you say, okay? Thank you, Notorious. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Thank you, Notorious. How are you, man? I didn't see you. Sorry, I saw you just now. I don't ban people. Skizo, why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? That's weird. But I don't ban people. Now look, I'm gonna tell you why I don't ban the trolls. I'm gonna tell you. It's because the more bullying that I get, the more views this gets. So I stopped buying the trolls because I began making a lot more money when I let them just spam the thing. Like I was making more money. So that's why I stopped banning people. So that's why I just don't care. Oh no, so my solution is charging. I don't react unless they pay me. So that's why I have to implement that rule because I was like reacting to everything, and it was so tiring. It was like, oh, I'm so tired from reacting to everything. So the truth is that these people really don't pay my bills, the trolls, and the only way that they pay my bills is if they spam a lot. You know what I mean? So they have to like spam a lot for me to give an F. But I get more concerned when they don't type anything. Like I just get super concerned if I don't get trolled. Mm. So like anyone that talks about like gang stalking or whatever, like I don't care. It doesn't really matter to me. Like ban me all you like troll me all you want. Like spam my chat. I don't care. Just do it. um Vapor. If you want me to react to anything that you type, send me some money. Send me some money, okay? Make a donation or something. So Ronald says, is the last name just called Hip Bandies? You know, to be honest, I have no idea what those are called actually. Let's see. TRX oblique exercises. Oblique crunches. What are these? Hang on, there's a new exercise. So today we're going to be doing new exercises too, by the way. So we're going to do this. Let's see. We're going to do this today. Because we're doing it side to side too. We're going to do that next. But yeah, Vapor, send me a super chat and then I'll pay attention to what you're typing. Like it costs money to be offensive here. Like I don't want broadcast people that cannot afford to be offensive. You know what I mean? It's like why are you gonna try to be offensive if you can't afford it? You know what I mean? It's like I don't want any brokey. I'm not gonna be offended by a brokey that cannot donate like $1. Like what is your problem, yo? You know what I mean? It's like That's weird. Being offended, offending me is expensive. Just know that. Like you have to pay to offend me. Anyways, because first of all, being offended at something that you say, it implies that you're important to me. So you're important unless you give me money. Just know that. Otherwise, you're a total stranger that doesn't that has no impact in my life. So give me money, and then I'll care about what you say. So send me a super chat, and yeah, I'll care. But send me a super chat. Okay, so here we go. So these are simply just oblique lifts. And all right, guys. So we're gonna start right here, and let's see. Hey, Angela, what up, Thunder? So yeah, guys, it's like why are some people trying to be offensive, and they don't have money? It's like why is a person without money gonna offend me? Like if I'm gonna get offended, at least it's gonna be like a rich person talking shizzle. You know what I mean? It's like why am I? I'm not gonna allow just like to any like loser that has no money to offend me. It's like no. It's like you have to have money, dude, for me to care about what you say. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not gonna be like I'm not cheap to get offended to for you to offend me. It's just weird. It's like some people just think that they're important that they are entitled to importance. They think that their opinions are important to you. It's like I mean your opinion matters to someone, but not to me. Unless you pay my bills, then yeah, I care. But you gotta pay my bills first. Okay, here we go. So we're going again. Here we go. And one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight on my fat rolls. Eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, oh, dude, my fat rolls. My juicy fat rolls are getting tired. You know what I mean? They're tough, dude. They're tough. Guys, notice that the trolls like stopped trolling when when I said that. Just when I said that I needed them to spam, they stopped spamming. It's like, why are you not spamming me anymore? Why are you not spamming? Why are you guys not being offensive? You know what I mean? It's like, dude, it's like your offensiveness makes me money. Okay, here we go. So, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Oh, my fat rolls. 10, 11, It's called Pharaoh's Begone. Pharaoh's Begone. Trolls asking to get banned. They can't see you're too busy working out to it. Exactly. Them spamming or them stalking in the background. That's the thing is that that's why I decided to do social media, dude. Is because whether like hate, stalk, or not, I make more money. Any type of engagement with me, I make money, dude. That's literally how social media works. So that's why I began doing YouTube, because it's like if you harass me in my comments, it's gonna add to my channel. You know what I mean? So like if whether it's to hate or to like, it like helps. So and so I just happen to make those mistakes all the time where it's like I took a decision that was counterproductive in the beginning of this, where I should have just let everyone comment, and I was blocking everyone. Well, I fucked that up, but now it's like I'm not blocking anyone for the same reason. I'm thinking, oh yeah, no, comment as much as you want. Comment whether you agree or disagree. Like it's good, dude. It's all good. And that's the thing is that's just social media, dude. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? But thank you. Um, but yeah, and so like harassment or not, it's like it doesn't like the in the beginning, dude. I had to like ban it because I had to ban people because I didn't get what social media was about, and then I stopped banning people because now it doesn't, now I don't care. It doesn't. So you have to be made out of iron, to do social media. Handstand, you get in a plank position and then crawl up those toes, then lift one leg at a time. First, handstand, you get in a plank. Handstand, you get in a plank position and then crawl up the toes and then lift one leg at a. Oh, that one is good. I like that one. That one is fun. That's a good plank. I love that one. Okay, so we did two of those. We have one more, guys. We have one more of those, and that's what we're doing next. Okay. Do you two have a good lens on different words and conversations? So it does, but I also make them. Like as a in the channel, I can ban certain words or I cannot ban certain words. So people always find a way around them. If I ban the word gay, people would type G, then the at symbol, and then Y. So people are gonna find one way or another to say the word gay. You know what I mean? So in the end, it's just like, why even bother? Like just let everyone say what they want. In the end, that's what that's when I thought, well, why don't I just charge to care? Because I was like, oh my god, well, they're literally just people saying whatever they want online. It's a public forum, public space. People can say whatever they want. That's the beauty of the online, and that's freedom. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, well, fine. Then I'm free to charge for caring. Hey, well, successor. I hope you're doing good. I forgot about that one, dude. I totally forgot about that one. That is so hysterical. Okay, so let's do the next one, guys. Are you guys ready? I'm telling you to loosen up my pussy, loosen up my ovulation. Okay, here we go, guys. Are you ready? So let's change like the phase. I want this one. I want a flower crown. Okay, so here we go, guys. Good day to you, Mr. Wealth Successor. Ah, what is your channel about? Your channel sounds like it would be about success, right? And wealth. It's weird to see a channel that talks about wealth. Call me the ovulator guy. Okay, here we go. So here we go. One, two. That is so funny. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 12. Just 12. Come on. 11. Oh my god, it's 12. Oh, dude. I just crowned so hard. I just ovulated. Oh, I just ovulated so hard, you guys. Okay, here we go. So we're doing the next one. From here, and here, and let's go. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we're doing one more. So let's. So what does it say? Welcome to everything that's for Notorious. Hey, Notorious. Sorry, I was trying to be mean. Just joking with you. I don't care, dude. Like, schizophrenia handler, I literally don't know you. Like, I literally have no idea who you are. Like, I literally don't care about what you say, dude. You know what I mean? Like, this is the first time we have, like, ever interacted. Like, it really doesn't matter. So, Ben Baranowski, I don't just say that. So, that question, like, you can keep watching videos and I'm going to say it one time or another, or you can make a donation. But I'm not going to, like, say that just like this. Schizophrenia handler. Hi. So do you just go around? Ugh. So you just go around and talk about everyone that thinks they're being gang stalked, right? Is that what you do? Like it's a thing, right? Like to go and then just like tell people that they're being watched, that who say that they're being gang stalked. Like that's what you like. That's a thing to do, right? Just to like mess with crazy people. Legit stalking to monitors. I tried to make them realize it's crazy, but I knew you know I was joking. Yeah, it's crazy though. But you know, there's a thing is that there are people, dude, that are actually crazy, and there are people that pretend to be crazy to make crazy people are crazier. Like there's people that say that they're being like harassed by the government only so that people who are actually crazy, like, or who are mentally unstable, start believing that. It's really freaking insane though. It's really, really, really insane. Like that stuff can get very real for people, dude. It really can get really real for people. But I'm not gonna talk about it here. But yeah. But yeah, it's crazy how people can literally be convinced of anything. It's freaking insane. Okay, so we have one more. I'm gonna rest 1 more minute before we do the next one, okay? So, dude, I'm gonna tell you something. What you're doing, that whole thing about schizophrenia handler is hella mean, dude. Like, it literally messes people up, dude. Like, it really, really messes people up. Like, hard, dude. Like, it's crazy. And notice that even people that, like, don't do any substances believe that stuff. It's really, really crazy. Oh, so we have 15 more seconds. I'm sorry, I don't believe in it. So you just do it for fun? This is fascinating. This is freaking fascinating. Like, I love talking about this with you. So schizophrenia saying, there's a woman on here who goes live and lies about the gang stalking for thousands of donations to live in hotels. I mostly troll her people, but you look nice. You know, I noticed that. There's a lot of homeless people that talk about being gang stalked who literally do that. And they get a lot of donations. They do, and they put their PayPal, like their freaking Cash App, right? I know exactly what you mean, dude. I know. There's a lady, dude. There's a lady. I forgot what her screen name is, but she says that I'm some Manchurian gang stalker because I live in a house and I talk about gang stalking. Like she literally accuses me of being a gang stalker, dude, because I talk about gang stalking and like I have a house, which is freaking insane. No, dude, and she literally and I went to her live stream and I was like, hey, I heard you were talking shizzle about me, and she was like, he's a gang stalker. It's like, dude, she didn't even let me say anything, dude. But I literally was like, oh, hey, you were saying that I'm some type of stalker? Like someone literally went on my live stream on here and was telling me about it. Hey, Morris, I just made Ren with eggs. What's Ren with eggs? Yeah, dude, for real. And like she literally was just like accusing me, dude. And then she's saying, yeah, because that person is a like that. Like there's people, dude, that are actually crazy, and that's the thing is that there's some people, dude, that literally just go out there on the lives and say they're being gang stalked and they make money. Or Ren with eggs. That sounds yummy. I'm super jelly. But yeah. But I was actually jealous. I was like, I wish I could literally just ask for money. Like I could like panhandle money, for no apparent reason. Like I ask for money, but it's a service. Like if people wanna offend me, it's like, okay, give me some money and then I'll be offended. You know what I mean? But I actually try to bring some value, either like talking about working out or helping people with advice, you know. But like, you know what I mean? Or like some type of like working out. Like I'm not gonna panhandle and be like, give me money because I'm being stalked. Like I've never said that once. Yes, the lady I'm talking about, she screams at her chat if they don't send her money. Yeah, and that's all she says. So she's just like, "Oh my God, I'm being followed. Send me money here, donations to my Cash App because I am because I'm being gang stalked. Oh my god, the flamingos is gang stalking me. Like that's what she says. It's crazy. So this is what I do. Look, so listen, and Mr. Ungrateful, that he's saying something that is like mildly offensive, and this is what I do. Um, Mr. Ungrateful, yeah, you're absolutely right, Notorious. But I'm like, Mr. Ungrateful, if you want me to be offended, give me some money, and then I'll be offended. Because my emotions cost money. So if you want me to be offended, make sure to make a donation. Like that's literally what I do, dude. You know what I mean? Like at least I'm giving you a reaction. You know what I mean? Like there's a chick, dude. There's a chick. There's a chick that comes here, and she says acknowledge my farts, my farts with corn. She says that, and then she goes, and then she gives me money, and she's like, here, give a shout out to my fart with corn, and then I give her fart with corn with shout out, and then she gives me money. It's just so weird. I haven't seen her today. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna start from here. Last one. One, two. Oh my goddess. Three, four. Oh, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 12, 13. Oh, the next one, the other one. Oh, but yeah, it's the craziest thing, dude. Okay, here we go. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Oh my god, my fat rolls. 10, 11, 12. Uh, okay, on the next one, we're going to be doing oblique crunches, dude. So I'm going to set the timer for 2 minutes, dude. Let's see. I know the penguin is half on. I know. There's a little light bulb missing. Well, several. They don't work. They're what broken. So let's see. Thank you, Notorious. Flippers, make a donation to offend me. Litter bikes, give me some money and then I'll be offended. Creaky Place card. Give me some money, make a donation here, give me some money, and then I'll be offended. Thank you, Notorious. Thank you so much. Let's I'm gonna put a timer for 1 minute and then we're gonna continue. One more minute, all right? And then we're gonna do the next exercise. So Creaky Place Squad, that question is gonna cost you. Give me some money, give me a donation, and I will acknowledge your comment and I will answer your question. Let's see. Creaky Place Card, give me some money and I'll acknowledge your question. Thank you, Upper X. Shun, are you white? Yeah, I'm super white, dude. I'm practically a vampire. Schizophrenic handler, hey. Litter bike, I'm gonna be offended, but make sure to give me some money, and then I'll be offended. Creep is called. Make sure to give me some money, and then I'll be like offended or whatever. I will acknowledge your existence. Okay, here we go. So the next one, guys, is as follows. Hey, tell your mama I said hi, Morris. Good to see you. Okay, guys. So the next one is as follow. Okay, look, we're gonna start. By the way, guys, don't forget to subscribe. So if you guys do not know who I am or what I stand for or what I do, if you don't, let me introduce myself to you guys. Hello, I am Efren Rodriguez Guerrero, fitness professional and a lover of self-development. In this channel, we talk about the relentless pursuit of self-improvement, fitness, psychology, and how to protect and recognize how to protect our loved ones and how to distinguish people that are narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths, because there are way too many more. There are ways. Hang on, because there are many more psychopaths and sociopaths walking around you that you can possibly imagine. Don't forget to subscribe and push the like button. Okay, double tap the screen. All right. And let's keep going, guys. I'm gonna put on some music and then we are gonna continue. So the next one is like this. Watch. So we're gonna be right here, guys, and then I'm gonna put my Legacy inside the lower loops of the TRX. Watch. So from here, we're gonna put one inside each lower loop, and then we're gonna bring our knees to from one elbow to the other, like this. Actually, that's way too high. Hang on. Here we go. This is good. Let's see. Hey, Haley Tucker. Hey, 6'7". Hey. Thank you, Tesby. Appreciate you. Okay, so here we go. So on the next one, this is what we're doing, guys. We're going to be right here, and then we're going to place one leg here and the other one on the other side. And then we're going to place our legs here. And from here, we're going to bring our knees to one elbow and then to the other. All right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that was tiring. 10, 2 more. 11, 12. Oh, dude, my fat rolls. Oh, dude, my fat rolls got all juicy and fat. You know what I mean? You know when your fat rolls get all fat and juicy? Like, that's exactly how I feel right now, guys. I got fat, juicy fat rolls. Oh, 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 so yeah. Oh, oh. So that's one of the things, guys, that I like to share about you with you. What's your favorite cologne? I have two favorites. So my favorite one is my number one favorite is Lacoste Booster. It's this one. Look, it just sounds. It smells refreshing, fresh, and it just it's like a little elevator. It's this one. It's my favorite. My favorite, my favorite, my favorite. It just smells so like refreshing, and it's not like a ghetto refreshing. It's like refreshing but it's like elevated. I love it, love it, love it, love it so much, dude. And I also like that one is like for every day. And then I also like the Chrome by Asado. Well, all of the different Asado clones smell really good. Um, but honestly, I haven't been wearing a lot of cologne for like forever. Like I just haven't. I just wear the Asado, but that's because I have nowhere to wear the Lacoste one. But that one, oh, it's just so good. It's like my favorite ever. Okay, so we have 40 seconds before we do our next one. Already. So, so yeah, guys, we're about to do the next one. And Ralph was asking, what is going on with your eyes? You don't like them? It's simply it's a filter, dude. My second one is this one. Hang on, my break time is over. This is my favorite one. This is the second one. It smells amazing. Flippers, make sure to give me some money, and then I will acknowledge your comment. All right, but you want to give me some money first. All right, like your comments don't mean anything unless you give me some money. Just know that. Okay, let's go. Yeah, dude, it smells so amazing. And here we go, guys. Are we ready? Yo, Birdie, that answer is gonna cost you $50. Make a donation here. Give me $50, and then I will acknowledge and answer your question. But that's gonna cost you. Like, if you want me to be offended, just type it in the chat, and after you pay me money, I will be offended. But you wanna make sure to give me some money. You know what I mean? Like, it's if you can afford to offend me, you can keep trying. But I don't get offended by brokies. Just a lot. Like I don't get offended by insults coming from nobodies. Just know that. Like, so if you're nobody and you don't give me money and you're trying to offend me, just know that like your comment doesn't matter and doesn't even deserve acknowledgement. Just know that. Like you have to like give me money for me to care about what you say. You know what I mean? Like it's like how they say that your opinion doesn't matter unless you pay my bills. That's true, dude. So make sure to give me money first, and then I will care about what you say about me. But you have to give me money. Just know that, all right? Okay, so here we go. We're doing another one, all right? We're gonna be right here, and 1, 2, 3. You want to make sure to engage your abs every single time, all right? And let me try it again. After like a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, you know what I mean? It's like I'm not gonna be offended by a brokey. You know what I mean? Thank you, Cherry. So just know that, dude. That like if you want to be offensive, it's gonna cost you. Like you have to give me money for me to care about a negative opinion. You know what I mean? So, guys, we're gonna do another one. We already did 2. We're doing 4 of these. All right. Like just know that like if you want to be offensive and you want me to be offended, give me some money. Because if you don't pay my bills, why am I gonna care about your opinion? You know what I mean? So your birdie says, Yo birdie, give me some money and I will read your comment. But you want to make sure to give me money. Give me some money and I will be offended and I will read your comment and acknowledge it. Okay, so like from that first comment, nothing that you say I'm gonna read. So just know that. So guys, I'm gonna tell you something. This is a perfect opportunity. So look, there are people, dude, that will offend you um covertly. Look, if you guys scroll up in the chat, you're gonna say that Yo-Yo Birdie literally said here how much MDMA you take. Look. This is how manipulators manipulate people. Guys, if you're new here, if you just got here, pay attention to this because I'm gonna explain to you somehow some manipulative people um, offend you in such a way that they can deny it later. So people that are manipulative are typically really smart. And look, I'm gonna give it to them. They're smart at at doing things in a way that they can always be denied. So guys, notice that Yo-Yo Birdie right now is said here. How much MDMA that you take? So please notice that. If you scroll up, you guys can see it in the chat. So look, this is a prime example of someone that is manipulative. Because look, and then if you scroll down on the chat, you're gonna see that that same person is saying, you're so not offended, you be thinking about it for the past 5 p.m. I don't know what he says, but I'm not being offensive. Notice that he's saying I'm not being offensive, and you take it as an insult. You're crazy. So notice that he's calling me crazy, and he's saying that I am interpreting how much MDMA did you take as an insult. Like, pay attention. So notice that asking someone, hey, how much MDMA did you take, in itself is not really offensive. It's not an offensive comment. However, it in itself, the offense is in the implication. It implies that I'm high on MDMA. So that is how manipulators are able to deny and tell you that you're crazy. So the truth is that the offense is implicated in the phrase. So he asked me a question. He didn't offend me directly. He offended me indirectly. But the truth is that it is an offense and an offense nonetheless. So manipulators will do this to you, where you really where everything is implicated. So they make it hard for you to accuse them of being a harasser, of offending you. Even though he asked the question is meant to be offensive. So thank you, Yo-Yo Birdie, for that great example. So just know that that is how manipulative people will try to get to you. They're gonna do things in such a way that they can always deny it. However, the beauty of live streams is that the chat is here, recorded. So just understand that people like Yo-Yo Birdie are notice that he also called me crazy. It says here, it says you're not. It says here, I'm not being offensive. He's denying it, and we literally have proof that he was being offensive, like a little higher in the chat. And then he said, "You take it as an insult." So he is redirecting the offense and saying that I'm crazy. He's saying, "Take it as an insult. You're crazy." So he's calling me crazy. But the insult is literally here in the chat. We already have the evidence. So please understand that manipulators will try to get at you that way. They are gonna blame you that you're crazy, but in reality, they're also being offensive. Like you guys can't see here in the chat, the evidence is here. So please understand that there's a lot of people who are manipulative, who are gonna try to twist your perceptions, to mess with your perceptions. That means that that person knows exactly what they're doing and are really, really smart in messing with people's minds. So if you happen to know who Yo-Yo Birdie is, please block and ban him, because that person is the worst of the worst. And look, so this is the type of person that are gonna be offensive, and then they're gonna call you crazy when you react. That is the most dangerous type of people that you could possibly be around. So please understand this, is that the world is filled with psychopaths like that. Like that is literally a psychopath. That's a psychopath. A psychopath literally tries to make other people feel crazy. So, and notice that he doubled down, dude. He actually said, "Bro, you're actually crazy." He literally wrote it in the chat, and he was literally being offensive up there. So these people will try to make you react. They bite you, and then they're gonna call you crazy once you react. So please just know that people like that are filth, are manipulators, and are trash. So the beauty of this live stream is that we get the opportunity to encounter a lot of these people, and I make money off of exposing these types of actions, and you guys learn how to detect actual psychopaths. So please understand that anyone that covertly insults you and then calls you crazy, whenever that ever happens to you, dude, you have to run. You have to run, because those people are toxic AF, and they have the potential, dude, to destroy your life for real. Thank you, Roy Revan. So schizophrenic handler says the internet gives them an easy place to do, and they say it in a backwards question so they not get called out. Exactly, exactly. Church Figueroa says he's just being himself, and all of you are losing your minds over nothing. Exactly. So blooper, the original dude, are those contacts? It's a filter. So Hipsterium, give me some money, and I will acknowledge your comment. Thank you, Cheryl. You're amazing. Thank you, JP mom. JP, are you like Japanese? Are you a Japanese mom? But yeah, so hey Matt. So just know, guys, that there are people that are really, really trashy in the world, and they will try to make you feel like you're crazy, dude. So like for real, like, and whenever you have a group of people that are trying to call you crazy, that are trying to make you believe that you're crazy, and that are accusing you of being crazy, that is called gang stalking, and that will literally drive people crazy. It has the potential of driving people insane. Harassment and abuse literally drives people crazy, guys. Male Lizzo. Hey, Lizzo. What up, foo? What up, ninja? A return of the chef. I don't know what that means. Um, you're sitting there with pink eyes telling us what crazy people are like. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. What's your point? Okay, so let's go, guys. So yeah, guys, it's insane, dude. Like there literally are people there that will do everything possible to mess with their perceptions. So anyone that actively tries to tell you that you're crazy, dude, and that does things to impact you negatively, you literally kick those people out of your life. Those are demons. Those are literally demons, guys. Like for real. Like that's literally how you can tell when someone is a demon. Okay, here we go. So we're doing the next one. We're doing the same thing, guys. And I'm gonna give you another angle, all right? So here we go. Let's go. I like to I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Move it. Okay, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, oh, that felt so good though. Oh, oh. What are we saying? Let's see. So schizophrenic handler says, I'm gonna be real with you. The ones who are saying all the horrible things are fans, but they can be, so they insult you. Just gotta pay no attention at all. Thank you, schizophrenic handler. I know, and that's the thing is that that's why I charge. Like the people that are be, I don't notice that there's. I literally just charge people to like be offensive. Like if they want me to care, they have to pay me. And the thing is that I have fans who do pay me, so I'm okay. Thank you. So, Melizzo, that comment, for me to acknowledge that, it's gonna cost you money. So make a donation, any donation, and then I will acknowledge and care. Thank you, Chair Figueroa. So, Melizzo, that comment, I'm not gonna acknowledge it. Give me some money, and then I will acknowledge it. But it's gonna cost you money. Cheryl, you totally have a point. Tanner Fox, I don't know what that means. ¿Cuánto me tomaste para estar haciendo eso? What the hell does that even mean, dude? Christ is King. So the test, Blake, give me some money and I will consider what you're talking about. So make a donation right here or right here, and then I will consider you guys what you're saying. I will consider to be offended. But offending me costs money. Tanner Fox, answering that question is gonna cost you money. Give me some money, and then I will answer that question because you were initially hostile, and hostile people that come at me in a hostile manner without even saying hi have to pay any type of further interaction. Just know that. So just know that. Like to offend me, you have to pay me money. Otherwise, I don't care. Like just know that. Like for me to care about anything that you type that is meant to offend me, it's like you literally have to pay me money. Hey guys, so look. Let me tell you. Look, guys. So, hey guys, let's do. Um, hey guys, look. I have another example of what a manipulative person looks like, but this one is in Spanish. So look, I love doing these live streams because we get a first seat at people that are manipulative. So look, watch this, guys. So if you guys scroll here in the chat, this user, Tanner Fox, is asking how much M, as in meth or MDMA, I don't know what it's supposed to mean, says, did you take to be doing this? That's what he says, right? How much M did you take to be doing this? And then, so that's an insult. That's an insult. Do you know what I mean? Like if it would be anything positive, he would have put like how much pre-workout did you take? You know what I mean? But that is literally meant to be offensive. And even if it wasn't, it appears to be offensive. So look, so then I tell him, well, I literally said, if you want to offend me, pay me money and I will be offended. Which it's fine. That's part of live streaming. And then this person literally goes and say, and look at what he says. He says, "You tripping? We were trying to be nice and bless your stream." Like, no, that's not you. Hang on. So Tanner says, "You get mad, friend, and why are you being so aggressive and manipulative?" It's like, dude, I'm charging you to offend me. People here charge for all kinds of things. This I'm doing this as a job. It's like if you want me to be offended at your comment, you have to pay me. But he's accusing me of being manipulative and aggressive. It's like, no, offending me costs money. It's not my fault that you're broke to the point of where you cannot even afford to offend me. Like if you want me to care about your opinion about me or about your insult, you have to give me money because making me upset or making me care about what nobody tells me costs money. Do you know what they say? I don't care about your opinion unless you pay for my bills. So if you want me to care about your opinion or about your comment, you have to give me some money. Make a donation right here. And look, and now he's saying that I'm a condescending narcissist. Nah, dude. No, dude, I'm not being a condescending narcissist, dude. I'm telling you up front, a narcissist gets at you sideways. I'm being upfront. Being upfront about what you're dealing with is what good people do. Trying to get people sideways, talking to them in code, like what you just did, that is what a narcissist and manipulator do. I know you're talking about yourself when you're making that accusation. So you obviously are projecting your narcissism because I'm being straight up. I'm telling you, if you want me to be offended, give me some money. If you cannot afford to offend me, then you mean he's accusing me of being a narcissist because I don't care about his opinion. That's literally the direct opposite of what a narcissist is. Do you know what I mean? It's like a narcissist literally cares about what everyone says. That's a narcissist. I'm charging you to offend me. If you cannot afford, if you can afford to offend me, then that's your problem. That sounds like a you problem. It's expensive to offend me. Whom, what we wear, make sure to give me money if you want me to acknowledge your comment. Thank you, Chair, for Figueroa. You're amazing. So now I'm Jewish, and guys. Now I'm Jewish. Now I'm Jewish. Now I'm Jewish because I'm charging to offend me. Thank you, Melizo. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for the floating heart, Melizo. Thank you, Melizo. Thank you so much. Hey. So, what is the comment that you want me to care about? Now, Melizo says, you're tripping. We were trying to be nice and bless your stream, but clearly you don't want that. You just want to make things personal for no reason. We'll just move on. Have a great night. What are you talking about, Melizo? Like, where am I tripping? Jesus is king. Yes, I love telling the trolls. Hey. So look, it's like why are people all being like all mad because I'm charging to offend me? And exactly, dude, I'm Mexican, and I'm literally 90% Spanish, but I'm like a little Spanish actually, not so much. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. So so yeah, guys, like notice that someone is calling me a narcissist for charging to get offended. It's like, dude, it's like, who do you think I am? Dude, like, it's like, what am I gonna get offended by nobody's opinion of me? You know what I mean? It's like, dude, what is your problem? Like, if you want me offended, you better pay up. I don't care if you don't pay my bills. I don't want to care. I'm not care about your freaking opinion, dude, because you're literally a nobody. You know what I mean? Like if you give me money, then yeah, I will care about your opinion. But you have to give me some money, you fool. Only Spanish guy, the only Spanish guy I like is Nick Fuentes. I don't know who Nick Fuentes is, but yeah, it's like, dude, where are people being all weird? Hey Mario, what up, foo? Buenos ojos, gracias. So yeah, dude, like notice that like some people are being all like weird. They're calling me a narcissist because I charge to be offended. In that case, that means like if that was true, then everyone that didn't care about that person's opinion would be considered a narcissist under that person's eye. That's crazy. So notice that that's the same person that was calling me crazy. Who's the crazy one now, dude? Like for real. Okay, so we're doing one more of these, okay? Before we move on to the next one. So, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12. Ugh. Okay, so what are we doing next? Let's do another exercise for abs that we haven't done before, yeah? Hola, Saldain, ¿qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo, güey? So let's see. Uh, let's look at some TRX ab exercises, yeah? We did side plank, a leg raise. What is that? No. Oh, that actually looks really good. Hey, Michael, what's up? I hope you're doing good. So yeah, guys, it's crazy. Isn't it fun to charge people to upset me? It feels so empowering. It's to be like, I don't care about what you say unless you pay me some money. It's the best feeling in the world, dude. Oh, I know what I wanted, what we're doing. That actually looks fun. Um, Wild work. I know, dude. It's crazy. These people are literally like insane, though. By the way, guys, hello. Thank you for stopping by. If you do not know who I am, if you do not know what this is about, then let me introduce myself. Hello there, I am your host, Efren Rodriguez, fitness professional and lover of self development. In this channel, we talk about the relentless pursuit of self improvement, fitness, psychology, and how to protect and recognize ourselves, um, and how to protect and recognize, how to protect ourselves and our loved ones from narcissists and psychopaths because there are many more walking around us than you can possibly imagine. Don't forget to subscribe and push the like button. Okay. On top of that, for some reason in this stream we get a lot of narcissists, and here I pretty much I explain to you how they work. I explain to you their tricks, their inverted accusations, the way that they try to make you feel like you're crazy, and we actually get these people live here in the chat. On top of that, I have been a fitness professional for over a decade, and I teach you exercise, and I try to motivate you and tell you why you should try to be your best self every day. So, if any of that interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel. I also talk about gang stalking. So gang stalking is when a bunch of people decide to harass a single individual and drive them crazy. This is wildly effective. People literally are turned crazy every freaking day because they were harassed by a bunch of people. And the way, and I show you how to recognize this. This is called gang stalking, and it literally makes people crazy. Like people are literally driven crazy by abuse. Abuse makes people crazy, but it is an impossible amount of harassment to a single individual. And so I experienced that, and I lost my chisel, but I got it back. Yeah, I was crazy once. And but it wasn't because I did anything out of place. It was because I was harassed by so many people for so long that I was literally like insane, dude. It's freaking crazy. Okay, so now we're gonna be doing one more exercise. Okay, so LGS Sagittarius, what's wrong? What is wrong? Is that what made your eyes turn like that? Okay, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I was eating out my girlfriend, dude. I was totally eating her out. I was like eating her giant hairy lizard mouth. I was eating her punani, her punched shepherd's pie, her punched lasagna, her tuna taco, and but she had like this crazy yeast infection, dude. This like crazy, insane, overpowering, supernova yeast infection, dude. And dude, this is infection. Like I was like eating her out, dude, and she queefed so hard, and it literally just like went into my eye, like, itch, like it's super hard, dude. And I got like this. I got pink eye. Her pusa yeasty queef literally give me pink eye, dude. Like, don't you see? That's why it's so pink, dude. I literally had pink eye from her fat pusa. So yeah. So look. So look. I'm glad that we actually have this here. So one of the things that people are made crazy is by blaming it on their perception. People that are manipulative, that have experience being manipulative, are going to tell you, you perceived it wrong. It wasn't that way. So that way you start mistrusting your perception. One of these people is here right now. Look, ISA Sagittarius. So notice that this person, if you scroll up, this person said, when I was talking about people driving crazy because of harassment, this person literally typed here in the chat, wrong. She literally typed perception. So that so someone and then after that, Sagittarius began being offensive. So guys, please understand that when gang stalking is harassment of a person, that can be perceived two ways. So the harassment is done covertly, and then they tell you that you're crazy because it was covert. We literally just experienced it. Like if you were here earlier ago, you can see here in the chat that someone literally said, hang on, it's right here. Like it literally just happened. So someone literally was saying, hang on. I want to point it out so you guys can see it. Mm. Where is this loser? Oh, so Yo-Yo Birdie is asking, how much MDMA did you take? He literally asked that. So that is implied harassment, right? Because he is implying that I am on MDMA, that I'm on ecstasy. But look, now if you scroll down just a little bit, this person here, you're going to see that he literally said right here on the chat, dude. Hang on, where is it? Oh, he said that I was crazy and that he didn't offend me, but it's here in the chat, like there's evidence. So that is, and then when you confront someone like that, they're gonna see like, well, you perceived it wrong. You perceived it wrong, literally making you mistrust your own instinct. So that type of, so when someone tells you consistently that you're perceiving things wrong, and when they are harassing you indirectly, that is a dangerous person, because if you stay in touch with that person, they're gonna harass you in ways that make you doubt your own intuition. And over time, that same person is gonna tell you that you're crazy because you're accusing them of doing things to you, of harassing you covertly, because covert harassment can always be denied. And even when there is evidence, like right here, they're always gonna deny it. And then they're gonna call you crazy, even when you have the evidence right here. Like the evidence is literally here in the chat, dude. And then they're gonna deny it. So what you have to, so they say your choice is yours. Yeah, it's yours, but you are doing it, it's not mine. You're doing it in a way that is meant to be offensive. The choice is not yours. It's implied hate. And implied hate is implied hate. It's so that's why you have to trust your intuition. You should, no. You should always trust. You should always trust your intuition. When someone is being offensive, or when you feel, even when you don't have any evidence, dude, and you feel that someone is being offensive or it is being aggressive, that's when you have to stay away from those people, because those people are actually trying to make you doubt your intuition, and they're gonna make you doubt what you're experiencing, what you feel. So always stay away from anyone that puts you in situations that feel offensive to you. So, Amish, my intuition tells me that if you want me to acknowledge your comment, make a donation and give me some money. Then I will care about what you say. But give me some money and then I will read your comment. So always trust your intuition. Even when you don't have evidence, you wanna trust your intuition, dude. Always trust your intuition. And that's the thing, is that people look at this. People will literally always actively try to make you doubt your intuition. But look, you have an intuition for a reason. And your intuition is literally observations that your subconscious mind was able to do that you don't know, that you don't understand. And look, and notice that you have to understand your own intuition, dude. Always trust your intuition, dude. Everyone that look, I'm gonna tell you something. When someone does something to you, that something that affects you negatively, you always have this feeling that you typically do not know how to you feel some type of ick. You know that something is off. You freaking know it, dude. So, and notice that every time that you have that sensation that something is wrong and you don't listen to it, you always wish that you listen to it. People that want the worst of you, that want the worst for you, will always try to make you doubt your intuition. Anyone that tells you don't doubt your intuition, that tells you you're crazy, or that tell you that your intuition is wrong, pay attention to how they tell you. Like a lot of the time, those these forms of advice come from people that you don't know or that have hurt you in the past. Their actions, their actions literally, if their actions have led you to a negative result, next time, look, every person, every time that you have experienced something that causes you damage, you always knew. Thank you, Mr. Touch 7706. So every time that someone does something to you that impacts you negatively, it will literally, you will have a feeling, a sensation, and you will know how it felt when you were experiencing that. So next time you feel that, whenever you feel that something is wrong, do nothing. Don't exchange any money. Don't accept anything. Don't leave your house. Just don't. Just don't. Your subconscious mind notice something that you have no evidence about. You don't have any evidence, but you know something is wrong. Listen to that. Listen to that, and whenever you have that negative feeling, regardless, if even if you're in pain, if there is something that gives you that pull on your stomach that something is wrong, literally, like, don't do anything. Stop talking to people. Don't engage with anyone that gives you that ick. Never, because that is your intuition. Listen to it, because if you don't, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you a lot. And look, and if you don't believe me, you don't have to believe me. You're gonna live it yourself, because sooner or later someone is gonna f you over. Someone is gonna f you over, and when they do, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. You're gonna know that this ick feeling is exactly what I'm referring to. That is your intuition telling you, don't talk to this person anymore, or don't go on that trip, or this there's a trap. These people are planning to do something against you. Be careful. And this applies to places. You're gonna feel it in the air, people, and situations where you're gonna feel this. So always, always, always trust your intuition, because people, you never know whether or not someone has your best interest in mind, but your own intuition is the only thing in this world that you can know for sure will always and forever have your best interest in mind, because your intuition wants you to stay alive. Your intuition wants the best for you. But you can do your intuition and animals. But people, mm-mm, not people. And there's the thing. There's people that will pretend to be your friend. There's people that will pretend to have their best interest for you, only so that they can fuck you over in one way or another later. And I'm telling you this because I have experienced it hundreds of times, dude. Hundreds of times. So please, please believe this. And if you don't, it's fine. But you're gonna find out sooner or later that I'm right. Don't believe anything that I say. But your experience, the experience itself of life is gonna tell you the answer to what I'm telling you right now. So whenever someone fucks you over and you're able to realize, shoot, I felt that thing that Efren was talking about, then you're gonna believe me. I don't expect you to believe me now, because you probably don't even know what that feeling feels like. But you are gonna figure it out later. So I'm telling you, you're gonna know that I'm right, and your own intuition is gonna tell you. Euphoria Games, give me some money to acknowledge your comment. Sci-Fi Note, give me some money to acknowledge your comment. Thank you, Euphoria. Thank you, Phoenix. Oh, hey, welcome back. This feels like a yesified guardian angel. It's the truth, dude. It's the absolute truth. And people that tell you to not trust your intuition they're the worst, dude. They are the worst. So people look. So look. This is what you do, dude. People that push you to wearing your body down, to not looking your best, to question your morals, to do immoral acts, to be to not be the best version of yourself, to somehow lead you astray from making the most money possible you can. Those people are enemies in disguise. Good evening, Phoenix. I'm so glad you're here. But Euphoria, I'm gonna tell you something. So notice that El Sagittarius is saying wrong. Everything is temporary, dude. Everything is temporary, but because it's temporary, it doesn't mean that it's gonna impact you negatively. That it's like you want even temporary things to impact you positively, because a one wrong decision can literally be permanent for the rest of your life. So always use protection when you're having intimate intercourse, unless have your partner test it. So look, notice that Trail Tech PCS is saying that trusting your intuition is dangerous. That dude is an enemy, because how can trusting your intuition be dangerous? How can trusting your intuition impact you negatively? It doesn't. There is no way following your own intuition can impact you negatively. There isn't. Follow your intuition and your common sense. And anyone that tells you to do the opposite, get rid of them. Unless they give you discourse that is logical and that will elevate your life. So the changer of way. So notice how the changer of way is trying to be offensive, and I'm literally just giving you guys advice. So hey, give me money, and I will be offended. But you have to give me money first, dude, because I don't get offended by brokies. I don't get offended by people with no money. If you're gonna offend me, you better have the ability to give me some money, and only then I will be offended by you. But you need to pay me if you want me to be offended. Because offending me costs money. Otherwise, I don't care. Because if you don't pay my bills, I don't care about your opinion. If you pay my bills, then I will care, depending on how much money you give me. But I don't get offended for free. Just know that. And notice that this person is calling me a beggar. No, dude. It's like if you want to offend me, it's gonna cost you. You can try to offend me all you want, but if you want me to care, you have to pay. So Annie, look at how Trail Tech PCS is literally trying to steer people from not believing in their own intuition. That is freaking crazy. You know what I mean? Okay, so now I'm gonna. So all of you, those guys that were like being weird and crazy, um, Tech PCS, acknowledging of any of your comment, acknowledging your comment, dude, is gonna cost you money. I'm not even gonna read that anymore. I'm not gonna read any of your following comments. Exactly, Notorious. Like it offends me so much when I get gifted money. It's like it offends me so much, dude. It affects me to the core of my soul, dude. Like how can someone like give me money? Like what do you mean, dude? Like for real, Notorious. Okay, so let's go. So we're gonna be doing another exercise, and let's see. Mm, dude. So 137. Send me the money here. It's gonna pop up here. So Trail Tech PCS, I don't know what you're saying. I'm not acknowledging that. Give me some money, and then I will care about your opinion. Because in the end, it's your opinion. Just like my opinion is my opinion. My opinion is literally my opinion. And like I said, I'm not trying to convince you guys of anything. I'm saying let your life experience tell you the truth. I'm trying to give you a shortcut. But the thing is that for that to happen, guys, for that to happen, you actually have to experience people effing you over. Like you have to have people actually f you over so you can know what your intuition feels like. It's the worst. Like, what are you trying? I know. It's like, are you trying to say that I don't have money whenever you guys give me money? Like, why are you giving me money, dude? It offends me so hard, dude. It's like, how dare you? So, Trail, I don't care what you say, but if you want me to care, you gotta pay me some money, okay? Just know that. This is the last one that I'm acknowledging. I'm not even gonna mention you in the rest of the chat, like at all. Like you don't matter anymore, unless you give me some money. Thank you, Pumbaa. So it's actually a filter. Look, you see that? Okay, so let's select one more exercise. Let's do V-ups. Let's do V-ups, dude. Oh no, you're fine. I just wanted you to know. So, guys, one thing that I have to inform you, dude, is that whenever you're right, like whenever you're right on something, especially if it means that the people that are manipulators will be able to get away with it, that won't be able to get away with it. So manipulative people will try to convince you or persuade you to to have to change your opinion, especially if your opinion is pointing you in the right direction. So, for example, like people, like, look, I'm gonna tell you something about manipulative people. This is a little crazy, but look, there are people out there that will befriend you, or they will talk to you to bring you down, and they disguise themselves as friends because when they get close to you, they can nudge your beliefs and your actions in a way that will work worse for you. So, look, whenever you know that you're right and that, like, this is how I was manipulated for many years, dude. Like like I literally had a bunch of people actively trying to 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 a lot of people wanted to make me into an info, into an addict, and for a while, dude, it worked. I literally had people actually telling me to go on this hookup app to shoot this up, and they were offering me all of these substances, dude. Like literally, like people would literally like leave syringes around, and they would be like, "Oh, hey, well, I left that for you." I'm not exaggerating, dude. I am not exaggerating. Like, there are people out there, dude, that will pretend to be your friend only to get you addicted, to get you effed up. Why? Because if you use substances, if you get drunk with the wrong person, they can take advantage of you when you are in that state of mind. So that's why I don't drink, I don't smoke, I do nothing because I already lived enough of that for way too long. Like, for real. So, but look, I already like partied. I already had like a bunch of like intimacy. Like, I did a lot, like a lot, 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 like a lot, a lot, a lot of intimacy, like a lot. So I had enough of that. So I'm good quitting everything. Like, I'm not doing any of that anymore. But when I was open to that, I experienced being taken advantage of by a lot of people. And that led me through a very dark path, guys. It really, really did. So, this is why you have to be careful with who you hang out with. Like, if you hang out with someone, dude, and you hang out with this person, and all of a sudden you find yourself doing substances, having unprotected intimacy, and all of a sudden you're being surrounded by a bunch of drug addicts, and you're starting to miss work, you're starting to like to go downhill. That is someone that is literally having a negative impact on who you are, literally. And these types of people, especially when you are at your best, just know that when you're at your best, that's when the devil shows up. Because it's gonna attract people that are gonna be jealous and that are gonna want you not to have it. And these people, these are the worst types of people. They will pretend to be your friend, and they're gonna judge you in the not in the wrong direction. I literally, dude, I literally met someone who wanted me to not talk to a possible connection that I ended up talking to anyways. But these manipulative people will try to block off connections so that you're not well connected. They will try, like, if like a person will be like, "Oh, that person, don't talk to that person. That person is not good for you." But that person has the potential to offer you a job. Or when a manipulator knows that you're gonna click with someone, they're gonna try to not allow you to talk to that person. They're gonna somehow get in the way. So you want to make sure that whenever you meet someone, what they say, what they do, elevates your life and your existence. Because there's people that will get close to you only to destroy you, only to destroy you because they're close to you and you trust them, but their advice is going to be counterproductive. So just really be incredibly careful with the people that you allow to talk to you, because these manipulators can literally convince you to take actions that will lead you to destroy themselves, to destroy yourself. And I'm telling you this because I lived it, dude. I lived it for a long time. So please understand, dude, that there are literally people, dude, that want you, that or people that will pretend to be your friend only so that they can destroy you harder when they're close to you. And yes, they will be wanting to help themselves, dude. So so notice that I'm telling you to look, and these people don't even have to know you. Like, look, and I'm look, dude. There's like, notice that we're here, right? And look, I don't know Trail Tech PCS. I don't know that person. I really don't. And look, and notice that I'm telling you to trust your intuition. Whenever you feel that something is wrong, whenever you feel that you shouldn't sign a paper, whenever your intuition tells you there is something wrong, whenever you go, and I'm sure you have experienced it in your life, where you experience something and you end up living a nightmare because you didn't listen to your intuition. When you experience that, you live it, right? And then after the fact, you realize, you felt it. You tell yourself, dude, I felt it. Like, every one of you knows what I'm talking about. Say yes on the chat if you know what I'm talking about. When someone has effed you over, you knew that something was off. You felt it, but you didn't recognize, you didn't know. You knew that there was something wrong, but you didn't listen to it because you had no proof, you had no evidence, but you felt it. Yeah. So that is your intuition. And look, and notice, guys, notice that I'm telling you this. Thank you, Pumba, for typing yes. Thank you, guys. But notice here, like, notice here that Trail Tech PCS, and you guys experienced this firsthand, right? You guys literally experienced it firsthand. And look, Trail Tech PCS, I don't know that person. I've never met that person. And this person is telling me that I'm close-minded because I'm telling you guys that I trust my intuition completely and that you should too. And this person is literally trying to tell me, dude, your opinions can be extremely wrong. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. But he's saying this in a way, like he's trying to open my mind to open the possibility that my intuition could be wrong. But I'm telling you because look, I'm almost 40, dude. And in my almost 40 years, every time something has gone bad, I knew it before it happened. I freaking knew it, dude. And someone is telling me to doubt my intuition. And that is coming from a stranger. That is a psychopath. There are psychopaths. There are people that don't know you, that want the lives of others, of strangers, to go downhill because they think it's fun. If that isn't psychopathy, I don't know what is. There are people that are actually evil. They will say things to you, even if you don't know them, with the intention of making your life worse. That is frightening, dude. That is freaking frightening as hell, dude. And the truth is that you never truly know who can be. Yes, misery loves company, but miserable people, they want to see other people fail so that they can feel better about themselves. And look, I know that God will take care of it, yes, but don't leave everything up to God. God gave you intuition for a reason. God, people say that their intuition is God talking to them. Your intuition is literally your subconscious, your spirit, your consciousness noticing something that your body can't see, that you can't see it, but your spirit knows that something is off. You feel it. Tell me, when someone has talked to you, and you know that they wanted to steal something, you know it, right? Like you always know it. When someone is has just trying to f you over somehow, you felt it. Like you felt it. So that is your intuition. And anyone that is telling you to not trust your intuition is your enemy. And look, notice that I have enemies right here in the chat, dude. And I don't even know these people. Just know that there are people all over the world that will try to fuck your life over because they think it's fun. And as long as you don't know this, oh, and because they want to feel superior to you. And you're in danger if you do not know this. Like you have to know this, dude. You really have to know this. Because it can literally change your life, dude. These people bring disease, dude, and suffering. But yeah, it's a filter. But yes, the intuition is God talking to you, dude. And notice that Annie Richard also knew this. But then notice that there's a person here literally saying you should doubt your intuition. There's a stranger literally here telling me that I should doubt my intuition, dude. That should tell you something about people, dude. That there are people that you have never met before that are gonna try to pull you in the wrong direction because it's fun. That is freaking frightening, dude. Okay, so here we go. So we're gonna be doing toe touches, and one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12. Like, like that dude should freaking frighten the hell out of you, dude. It's nice to see. Thank you, Pumba. Thank you so much. So, guys, but for real, dude, like that is freaking frightening, dude. So that is the most frightening truth that exists. It really is the most frightening thing, and I'm telling you this because it can literally destroy you, dude. I was almost driven crazy by these people, dude. I was literally almost driven crazy by these people. And this is the worst thing, dude, is that these people literally work in teams to bring people down. They're called narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths, histrionics, dude. These people literally are the toxic people that talk shit about everyone and talk shit amongst themselves, and they agree to bring a person down. You should be scared, dude. But this is exactly why I'm having this stream and I'm explaining to you guys all the manipulation that goes on here. I have the type of personality, dude, that I attract haters like there's no tomorrow. I attract haters like there's no tomorrow. Notice that there's literally there's hate is normal. But notice that the hate that I get is a little like above normal. Like if you go on a stream, like there's times where like someone just like gets a little bit of hate, but I literally get people trying to tell me, dude, to not trust my intuition. There are people that accuse me of doing drugs. Like you can scroll up and you're gonna see that someone literally accused me. They said that they saw me with a kid. They saw me in the news with a kid, dude. Literally, it's like up here in the stream. So I literally attract a bunch of these crazy psychopaths. I literally attract a bunch of psychopaths. There's something about me. I don't know what it is, but I attract a bunch of psychopaths. And I'm using this to my advantage where I teach you guys what to look for. And I tell you guys my experiences. Yes, Audrey. So please remember, thank you for being here, by the way. Gaslighting and saying your intuition doesn't matter. Exactly. Like that's freaking like when someone gaslights you more than once and tells you that your intuition doesn't matter, run. Run the F away, dude. The filter is creepy, but in a Halloween sort of way, not like that. Oh, thank you. Kenneth Psychology, sweetheart, you by you giving them such a spotlight instead of ignoring, it is actually impacting your mental health. I feel fine. Thank you though. Thank you for caring. But what I'm doing is that I'm literally just I like having them here though. I like having them here because that way we can talk about them. And we can talk about the gaslighting and we can talk about it. We can explore it. That's productive. So I give them the spotlight when there's something good coming out of it. But thank you for your concern. So that's one thing that you should understand, guys, is that whenever just understand that there's people that are gonna try to to impact you negatively in indirect ways. They're gonna gaslight you and then they're gonna call you crazy. Those are the types of people that you need to simply get rid of. Like just get rid of them, dude. Like for real. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, so let's go. So we're gonna be here, and one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Oh, dude. 11, 12. Oh. So, let's see. What are we saying in the chat, guys? Let's see. Kenneth Allergy says, I've been in the field for 15 years. You say you're fine, but I can tell it's really harming you. You tense up so badly, and your face changes when you speak about those people, trying to get that reaction from you. Oh, that's okay. I mean, I don't care. Thank you for caring, though. I get excited. There's a difference between getting like it's not harming me, dude. I don't think you're a psychologist, though. I really don't think so. Like, I honestly don't think that you're a psychologist. We're resting 2 minutes, and then we're doing a third set. But even if it harms me, even if that was true, I'm still gonna talk about it because that is my way of helping the world, dude. So it doesn't really. I'm good. You really think that working out makes other people upset? And So look, guys. So notice that. So this is such a weird comment. So, Kenneth psychology. I've been in the field for 15 years. You say you are fine, but I can't tell it's really harming you. You tense up so badly, and your face changes when you speak about those people trying to get that reaction. Like I said, yeah, I said okay, and it's fine. And I said that I don't care if it harms me because I am saying the truth that has the potential of helping other people. And then now you're saying, I don't have anything to lose, but that's so ironic. I don't have anything to lose. Okay. You're talking about your intuition and you're accusing me that my profession isn't really what I do. Yeah, my intuition tells me to not care about what you say. So exactly. You got that. I didn't even catch that. But yeah, a psychology would have good writing. But I noticed that the 2 points of Kenneth's psychology, like I don't have anything to lose, but that's so ironic that you're talking about intuition and you're accusing me that my profession isn't really like that discourse that you said, Mr. Kenneth. That makes no sense. It doesn't tie into one another. Those those two topics that you want to cover are mutually exclusive. Um. So no, you're not a psychologist, and Phoenix Rising has a point. A psychologist will have great good grammar. So so yeah, I'm totally with that one with Phoenix. Like totally, totally, totally. There's not even a finishing period. So so guys, so please notice that. Like again, pay attention to it. So look, I'm gonna show you one thing that this message could be interpreted as. So if we scroll up, Kenneth Psychology here says, I have been in the field for 15 years. You say you are fine, but I can tell it's really harming you. You tense up so badly, and your face changes when you speak about those people trying to get that reaction. So, why would someone falsely claim that they are a psychologist and tell me that they can sense a tenseness inside in my face when I talk about it? Like it's almost look. I'm not saying this is true, but it feels to me like someone is trying to convince me to not talk about your intuition, dude. Isn't that something? Isn't that interesting that some random person that I don't know would come here and would be like, you say you're fine, but it's really harming you. Why would someone try to convince me that talking about intuition is harmful? Look, this is what I'm telling you. There are people, dude, and it's right here, dude. It's right here in the chat. There are people that are going to actively try to point you in a direction or tell you to take an action or have a belief that will work against you. Kenneth Psychology is one of those people. And this is the thing, is that those people don't even have to know you, dude. They are simply people that will actively try to make you stupid, that are literally trying to push you away from trusting your intuition. This person right here, Kenneth Psychology, is literally trying to convince me that talking about narcissists and about trusting your intuition is and and about psychopaths and gang stalkers is bad for my health. Isn't that weird? Just food for thought. I'm not accusing him of anything, but that's something that I would like you to see it, a possible interpretation of this person. So Wickedman, give me some money and I will acknowledge you. Hey Daniel, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, the Silver Wanderer, thank you so much. Hey Conrad, thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thank you. But yeah, no, and notice that he stopped commenting. Why is he not defending himself? Like someone who's a psychologist would actually give us more information on where he graduated, how many years, you know, if he has works in the profession, someone would actually defend themselves. You know what I mean? If we would accuse someone, Lambo, give me some money and I will consider your comment. I don't get offended by, oh, again, so look, another person that is trying to be confusing. Look, notice how Lambo says, I mean Santa, dang, and then he says Satan is the light, and then he says Santa is the light. Look, I'm gonna tell you here how you can infer that Lambo is purposely being ambiguous and try. He's actually pretending to accidentally write Santa instead of Satan. Look, first, so here it's right here in the chat. So who would type Santa is the light? When have you ever heard anyone say Santa is the light? No one has ever said that. Who's the light? God, not Santa. That's weird, isn't it? And notice, yeah, there we go. So notice then all of a sudden, this person, and notice that this person again said, um, I mean Santa, dang. So notice that Santa is the light doesn't even make sense from any aspect because no one has ever typed Satan is the or Santa is the light. Santa is a fictional figure. Santa is not the light to anyone. This person purposely tried to type, he's pretending to have accidentally written Satan instead of Santa. So I know it can be like a joke, you know, but I want you to see beyond that. Notice that that person is pretending to accidentally write Santa instead of Satan. So from there you can infer that that person is trying to play without perceptions. And then, oh, I'm dyslexic, but you spelled dyslexia right. You know what I mean? And now he's saying your eyes are confusing. So how come you type dyslexia right? And because dyslexia is a lot harder. Do you know what I mean? Writing the word dyslexia is a lot more confusing than writing the word Santa. No. But look. This. So look. Notice now that now Lambo is being offensive towards me when we didn't fall for his BS. You see it, right? Now he's saying even a blind squirrel can find a nut sometime. So just notice that. So notice the pattern of behavior. Notice the pattern of behavior. That behavioral pattern is a pattern of a narcissist. Because first, that person is actively trying to confuse us by denying, oh, I meant to write Santa, not Satan. But then when we wrote, no. And then this person began trying to blame it on dyslexia. But a dyslexic person had no trouble writing the word dyslexia. And that person kept typing and made no other typographical mistakes. Do you know what I mean? All of a sudden, everything else is perfectly spelled, except for Santa. That's sus. So just know that there's people, dude, that are gonna simply be they're gonna be trying to confuse you for no particular reason, dude. Because they feel like being confusing. That's freaking crazy. Like, just know that that person is a psychopath. That Lambo, that person is a psychopath. Like, I can already tell they are doing all of the things that a psychopath would do. First, I have dyslexia, and and then and then he's saying even a blind squirrel finds a nut. Accusation of being crazy, more narcissistic behavior, and then doing something, and then saying that it's wrong, and then trying to call me crazy. Like that is a hard narcissist. So and look and notice that this person is literally in my stream saying saying even a blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes. That implies that this implies that he's calling me crazy. That's what it implies. It implies that it's implicated, but implication can always be denied, and people, narcissists and sociopaths and psychopaths know this. That's why he is saying here, he's saying, I don't think you're crazy. He's denying it, his implicated accusation of me being crazy. That is more narcissistic behavior. And then he's going to say, well, it's your perception. Is your perception. Look. Listen. You are assuming it based off your past experiences. Yes. And you are also like, why? How could only a squirrel can only a blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes? How can that not be implicate that you're crazy, dude? How can that not imply that you're crazy? You know what I mean? Like that's and then you're blaming it on your past experiences. Yeah, but my past experiences have always been right. On top of that, saying in a chat when I'm having a conversation with you, this person is literally saying, well, even a blind squirrel can find a nut sometimes. That is literally implicating that I'm crazy. So, Lambo, so I'm done with your conversation. Give me some money if you want me to acknowledge any further comments. So, let's see. Yeah, exactly. Are your teeth bottom of mine? No, these are mine. Look, I have a little yellow stain here. These are my teeth. But thank you. Oh my God. So look at this. Look at this. Just scrolling through and I have to say, get some help, professional help. Like, yeah, dude. That's so funny. Thank you, Maurice. Lucifer, that joke is 10 out of 10. So what Cardo Bayo, I'm not a real person. I'm actually a vajayjay with teeth and with legs and arms. Yeah. Um, so Gloria, you can ask me a question if it's like, what is a vajayjay? I'm not answering that. Look it up online. Not to be rude, I'm asking everybody this. Um, I am actually, um, I'm actually a koala bear, dude. I identify as a koala bear. Isabella's asking me if I'm married. Um, I'm not answering that. Okay, so we're doing the next one. Okay, so here we go. One, two, three, ah, four, five, ah, six, seven, eight, oof, nine, 10. Oh my god. 11, 12. Oh, we're gonna do one more. And let's see. Are you wearing leggings? No, I'm not wearing leggings. How can you guys not know what a koala bear is, dude? Like, how can you guys not know what a koala bear is? You have these shoes. These are Pumas. Why is your screen name Car Shard? Why is your screen name Car Shard? Oh no, I love these shoes. They're so comfy. Super comfy, dude. They're comfier than my wife's pussy. You know what I mean? Guys, don't forget to subscribe, okay? Okay, so we did like 3 or 4 exercises. I feel like we should do one more. Or are we done? Mm, dude, today was such a good day for to understand manipulation and gang stalking. So, guys, if you do not know who I am, hello, I am Efren Rodriguez Guerrero. Oh, and I'm a fitness professional, guys, and a lover of self development. In this channel, we talk about the relentless pursuit of self improvement, fitness, psychology, and how to recognize uh, and protect ourselves and loved ones from narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths, histrionics, because there are way more many psychopaths walking around us, among us, than you can possibly imagine. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and push the like button. And yeah, guys, it's crucial for you guys to understand what manipulation looks like, because manipulation is literally there's literally people, dude, around you that will want to bring you down because they feel that they can. It's the craziest thing to talk about, but there are actual evil people out there, dude. Like there's actual evil people, and as you guys have seen here in the live stream, dude, that there's a lot of psychopaths here that will try to bring you down because it's their pastime, dude. There's people who literally love destroying others, dude. And that is one thing that you guys have to understand, dude, is that people like that exist, dude, and they are everywhere. So Isabella, Isabella and Andy Peg, I'm not gonna acknowledge those comments unless you guys give me money. Like if you guys want me to be offended, just give me some money and I will be as offended as you want me to. But you have to give me some money. Like if you want to like be mean to me, just know that give me some money and then I will like talk about it and I will be all mad. But you have to give me some money. Like I don't get mad by nobodies. You know what I mean? Like if you want to be someone who makes me upset, you have to somehow pay my bills. You know what I mean? Like if you don't pay my bills, I don't care about your opinion. That's one thing that you have to understand. So if you want me to care about what you say about me, you have to give me some money because I don't really care about the opinion of people that don't give me any money. You know what I mean? Like if you want to offend me, then you better pay up. All right, just know that. And one thing, if someone is like mean and then they try to switch it up for attention, just know that how you approach me. If you approach me mean one time, that tells me that your intentions are not good. And I don't go with that. Like, if you're gonna be nice to me, if you want me to talk to you, you have to be nice all the way, dude. But if you come up to me as an a-hole, even once, you're gonna have to pay for me to give you any attention again. And thank you for the proverbs, but you need to understanding too is such a good part of being like you need to understand shizzle around you. You know what I mean? And so anyway, so if you came to me like one time, okay, let's talk about something else. So like, okay, so do you guys have any questions about the psychopaths that we saw here in the chat? Well, before we leave, guys, just know that everything that you do, literally everything that you do, everything that you say, all of your mannerisms, every action that you take will literally make you or break you. So, people that you associate with literally become part of you and part of your identity, whether or not you like it. So, make sure that you do not associate with the wrong people. Just know that there are people, dude, that if you especially if you're doing good in life, there are actual people, dude, that will try to associate with you to bring you down. There are people who are literally, dude, that are actually out there just trying to destroy others. Literally, dude. So, like, you just have to understand that. And anyone that comes into your life, and suddenly you find that your life is going downhill, that is that is a warning sign from the universe, dude, that a person isn't good for you. So never allow anyone to disrespect you, and anyone who disrespects you even once, dude, you have to get rid of from your life because disrespect truly demonstrates how a person feels about you. And look, it's and someone will disrespect you. And look, let's look at Isabella's here, and look at what she said. She said you need to forgive sometimes. And look, actually, never mind. I take that back. So Isabella, you're good. Sorry, Isabella. So just saying, you're fine. No. Okay, guys. So I'm done here with the chat. If you guys have any questions, please don't forget to write here. I'm gonna make some dinner. And also, so yeah, just know that people that wrong you are gonna always try to push you to forgive them. Always. So look, so never forgive a person more than once, dude. Like for real. Isabella, you were fine. That was my mistake, dude. But honestly, like in myself, I I literally don't give second chances to anyone. I simply don't. Like I see I there's it's never served me ever. And it has always ended in some type of negative experience too. Simon, so let's see. So due to awakening, make sure to give me some money if you want me to care about your opinion. But give me some money and then I will care about what you say. Okay? Like just understand that I don't that people that I only get offended by people that can afford to offend me. You know what I mean? Like if you have money and you want to offend me, you just want to make sure to give me some money because I don't get offended by people that cannot afford to offend me. You know what I mean? It's like, why am I gonna care about someone's opinion who doesn't pay my bills? You know what I mean? It's like I don't care what you think about me. You don't pay my bills unless you do. So if you help me pay my bills, then I will get offended or whatever you want. Let's see. Um, Isabella. Okay. Okay. Well, sorry about that. But yeah, I turn on really quickly because I have to. It's a survival thing. And beat nuts. If you want me to be offended by that, you have to give me some money. So give me some money, and it's gonna show up here or here, and then I will be offended, and then I will care about what you say. Like you literally have to pay me to care about your opinion. Like if you don't pay me, dude, you're literally a nobody to me that I have no idea who you are. You know what I mean? It's like why am I gonna care about someone who doesn't even pay my bills? Like I don't know you. I don't know you, fool. Let's see. Dude Awakening. I'm not gonna care about anything else, and I'm not even gonna acknowledge any further message. That includes you, beat nuts, and let's see, let's see. And Dude Awakening, nothing. I'm not gonna acknowledge anything that you say because again, you came at me with an offensive question, so it's gonna cost you money to for me to acknowledge any of your further comments. All right, so yeah, guys, like it costs you now. My attention is gonna cost you money. Just know that. Like for real, guys. Like it's just gonna cost you money. Like and depending on how mad you want me to get. If you guys just make a donation, like if you guys send like a super chat or anything like that, it's gonna literally cost you money. The more money, the more offended I'm gonna be. Just know that. But I charge to be offended. Like I don't get offended for free. Just know that. Like for real. Like I'll get as offended as you want me to get, but you have to pay me money. So, oh God, this stream, guys, this stream has been amazing, guys. I had so much fun, dude. Like, if you guys want me to like be offended at something that you say, just make sure to send me a super chat, okay? For real. Okay, here we go. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, okay? Double tap the screen. And today, let's see. Today we're gonna be doing something very, very fun. Look, well, I am. I have to make a video, guys. I have a video to make after this. It should be fun though. There's times, guys, where I wake up and literally my throat is exhausted, dude. Like it's literally exhausted from all of the talking. Like for real, dude. It's so crazy. And it's funny, like I've there was this girl that was giving me that was literally giving me, it's so strange. Like someone literally was giving me money to talk about her farts with corn. Which is freaking insane within itself. Why is like all of a sudden no one's saying anything, guys? You know what I mean? It's like, why is no one interacting with me in the chat? Hey, Jason Williams, I hope you're doing good. Like, we're doing so good and we're having such a lively conversation. And then all of a sudden, everyone's like super quiet. Hey, Notorious, I should probably make some food, dude. Do you already eat dinner? Because we're interacting with each other. It's more interesting. It's fun. It's fun, dude. It's like, why is no one typing anything offensive? You know, I'm like used to having people try to be offensive for like hours on end. You know what I mean? It's like, why is no one typing anything offensive? Like, I haven't had anyone say anything offensive in the chat at all. I have no idea what I'm gonna cook. I have no idea, dude. Yeah, no, but this is the thing is that there's people that try to be offensive, dude. But they don't know is that I charge to be offended. You know what I mean? It's like I don't even read the messages when someone says something like mean. You know, I like scan it real quick, but I don't really think about it or like look or like read into it. If there's not like a donation right by it. You know what I mean? It's like, why am I gonna care about something that a brokey tells me? You know what I mean? Like any brokey that is trying to like offend me, it's like, why am I gonna care about what you think? You know what I mean? It's like you don't pay my bills unless you do. Pay my bills and then I will care about what you say. But it's like that's not for free. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not gonna get offended by a brokey that cannot afford to offend me. You know what I mean? Exactly. It's so funny. And it's like I just hope that they don't spam my chat. You know what I mean? It's like I just hate it when people just type a bunch of insults on my chat. I hate it so much, guys. It breaks my soul when people just type a bunch of insults on my chat because I am so powerless against the spamming of my chat room. You know what I mean? It's like why is this happening to me? Why? It's like people want me to care about what they say, but it's like you're not paying me enough to do so. You know what I mean? It's like why? It's so crazy. Okay, what am I gonna eat, dude? Maybe I should have like one egg or two. I already had a quesadilla. I have a Chinese sausage right here. You guys want some Chinese sausage here? Oh, I don't know. Okay, well, I think that's it for the chat, guys. So, so if you guys have any questions, don't forget to subscribe, by the way. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And thank you, Jason Williams. Thank you, you rock. I hope you have a good evening. Bye, guys. Please take care of yourselves. And I will see you guys later. Bye.